Hello and welcome to Byron Bar, where every game is worth playing. And today, we're looking at a game that by all rights shouldn't be as good as it is, in my opinion. Now, that's not to say that it isn't undeserved of what I'm about to say about it. It absolutely is. The problem, it seems, is that everybody wants to say that this was some kind of very derivative, uninspired video game, which I don't understand. These are the people who heap praise upon praise of Battlefield and Call of Duty, and those haven't changed in so long. It just absolutely baffles me. But we're not talking about them, we're talking about Doom. Now, for those of you who may not know, Doom is a game back from the 90s. Way back when, one of the first of its kind in the first person shooter genre, and it helped usher in the way game mechanics work like they do. Now it's back with a fresh coat of paint and a brand new look, and boy does it look good. Now the last time we had Doom, it was Doom 3, and it was so dark you couldn't freaking see anything. And... alright, chainsaw. Oh, that's good. Now, this game has bit to live up to. The original Dooms were some of the most fast-paced and all-around fun shooters that ever came out. And honestly, this comes up in spades. This is, I'm not joking, one of the most fun games I've had play in a while. But enough about me just saying it's good, let's talk about how it's actually good. And because of the fact that it's, well, Doom, let's start off with the story. You are the Doom Marine. You wake up and are about to be sacrificed to the legions of hell on Mars, and it is your job to stop said legions of hell from conquering Mars. And that's about it. Honestly, you couldn't ask for a more straightforward and pure plot as Doom offers. Now, that's not saying that games with multiple plot threads are bad or I dislike them or whatever. I like them just fine. But they have their place, and it isn't in Doom. And this doesn't even try for that. And for that, I am so very glad. What? Where's the security station? I was just at the security station. Alright, I gotta go through the thing. Okay, never mind what just happened there. Oh shit. Oh, damn. Okay, well, that happened. But yeah, the story's just bare bones simple. And it shouldn't require a whole lot of extra stuff shoved into it. And that's part of what makes this game so great is how minimalistic it is. It harkens back to a game type where you didn't need umptajillion different kinds of things to make your game great. You didn't need gimmicks. You didn't need, well, for lack of a better term, gimmicks. You just needed to go forward, shoot what you were aiming at, and have fun. And that's exactly what this game is. It's just pure fun on the most visceral of scales. Speaking of which, with some of the things that make it so fun, let's talk about the graphics, which, in case you haven't noticed, are freaking amazing. Everything's smooth. Oh, it's bloody. I know I've said this a lot by now, but God help me if it isn't true. It's just this good. Now, Doom 3 had a really big problem where everything was really shadowy and dark, and you couldn't hold your gun and a flashlight at the same time, which created a bit of a problem. Here, it's dark, but it's not really a problem because everything that needs to be properly lit is properly lit. So, I know this is gonna get really old, but it doesn't have a problem with any of it. It just works so good. And I just went in a giant circle and I didn't do the thing. God freaking, why did I do that? Just bear with me, guys, alright? Bear with me. We're playing Doom. Doesn't require a lot of thought. Now, that being said, this could easily have backfired. And like I said at the beginning, when people were talking that it was derivative, that it was uninspired, my first immediate reaction was, well, there goes yet another one of my childhood classics. Right down the tubes. Because, how many of those do I have left to spare? No, enough. Sure, why not? Now, that is mostly going to wrap it up for the visuals. I can't say much else besides this game is so gorgeously graphic and good.
Access denied. Yellow security
Just,
clearance required.
what else do I have to say other than just let you look at what's going on? But that being said, oh, hello, friend. Let's go to the gameplay, which I know how I said this isn't gimmicky, but at the same time, it has a gimmick to it. Which, in this case, are a couple of things. Primarily for this game, it's the glory kill system, i.e. that. Which is when you get an opponent down to a certain amount of health, you can trigger special moves that do very, very gloriously gory insta-kills. Yeah, I know, technically they're not insta-kills because you've already gotten them down to a certain point. But, you know, sue me. It's fun. And you would figure that slamming a man's knee into his upper chest cavity would get old after a while, but strangely, crap like that does not. It actually just makes things way more fun. And honestly, that's what I'm looking for in a game like Doom. Is it fun? And the answer is a resounding yes. There's no stupid mechanic gimmicks. You either fire until you don't have bullets, or you can melee people like that. There's no sprinting. You just either run at full pace, or you can slow it by tilting your controller, or, well, I guess you couldn't do it if you were playing PC, but you get the point. You're either full tilt or you're not. You can have as many guns as the game throws at you. You're not limited. Now, it will require you to pick a couple to work with at first, but the weapon wheel, I don't have a lot right now, but will just hold all the weapons you'll have in the game, and you can rotate between them at any point. Honestly, much like the graphics, I don't have much to say about this other than it is so fun. I know I've said that a lot. I don't care at this point. This is exactly what I wanted out of Doom. This is exactly what I needed out of Doom. Super simple story, with super simple mechanics. And for those who want something else, there is something else. There's stuff like this that allow you to upgrade your weapons, but you never have to use them. You never have to have the upgrades to your guns or your anything. You can play the entire game with vanilla weapons, and that's all you really need. Ah, hello! Well, that was something. There's challenge rooms that allow you to get better stuff by completing some challenges. There's collectibles hidden all over the map. But it's never a necessary thing. You can have it if you want, but if you don't want it, whatever. Thought I had that already. Oh, I gotta go in.
Welcome to the Ulysses Mars
Shut up.
installation, located in the vast Hellas plain.
There we go. This is the perfect blend of nostalgia and newer tech meeting together in one very glorious, very over-the-top game.
It's a commitment to the future of mankind.
And that's all I really have to say about this. If you have any appreciation for video gaming history, if you have any love of first-person shooters, you will find time and a way to buy this game in some way. Just please make it happen. That's all I really got to say about this. It's fun. It's good. Go play it. Don't screw up like I did there. Get squished into lots of meaty little guts. Yeah, that's all I really got. This game is so amazing. Go play this game. I'm gonna go play more of it. Actually, that may not be entirely true. Actually, I'm gonna go play the reason that this review and subsequently the last review, or the next review, sorry, are a little bit on the late side. So look forward to that happening. See you next time.